Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ebony Jean here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time being here, welcome. Thanks again for supporting me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and also check out some of my other videos. Today we're going to be talking about bald girl problems. Yeah, so I got a list. For those of you who do not know, I have alopecia, which is an autoimmune condition that causes unexpected hair loss. That's the Reader's Digest version of it. So if you want more information about alopecia, it's pretty much straightforward, but I'll list a link to the NAF Foundation down below. NAF stands for the National Alopecia Areata Foundation, and I'll also post my personal story down below as well, so you guys can check that out. So right now we're going to get into the things that bother me as an alopecian, some of the issues that I deal with on a daily basis, what I've had to overcome as a child, and how it affects me today. So I know I'm not the only one out there who's dealing with this. I've watched a lot of videos on girls discussing their bald girl problems, so I wanted to talk about mine and give you guys my personal standpoint from this experience. So without further ado,
let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hey, let's get into it.
So the first topic on my list is my head being tender while my hair grows back. And I do have a small confession to make. I was very tender-headed as a child. Like, I didn't hate getting my hair combed, but it hurt at the same time because my mom would have to go through and like get all the nabs out and stuff. So hashtag black girl problems. I remember my hair being naturally curly. It was soft, wavy. It fell past my shoulders, I believe, right here. My hair was gorgeous, y'all. I was fleeking on the playground. But seriously though, I used to hate getting my hair combed because like it got tangled up easily. But the texture of my hair was absolutely beautiful. I miss it so much. But now when it grows back, it just stays in one spot and it does not resurface anywhere else. That's really irritating to me because it never reaches the crown area and it always just grows back around this part. Like, if you're not going to resurface all the way, there's no point in you coming in. So yeah, I find myself going like this a lot of times and it feels really good. But again, I have to cut this because you're not going anywhere. Fear of wig coming off while swimming. This is a big one. As a kid, I was very self-conscious going to various social occasions, like for example a pool party, and I was very insecure because a lot of kids made fun of me, especially while wearing the headband wigs, which what began my wig journey. So I remember going to a pool party. I had to put on a bathing cap over my wig because I didn't want to get the hair wet, plus it was synthetic. So at the time I went swimming and a lot of the kids were looking at me crazy, asking me, why don't you ever take that headband off? What's wrong with you? How come you don't go underwater? Just giving me all types of questions, like drilling me, putting me on the spot and making me feel uncomfortable. Now that I'm an adult, it doesn't bother me too much. But when I do go swimming, I like to make sure that I have some type of adhesive with my wigs because they do come off easily. I know that they have different products out there that you can try, so I will be checking out the Got2b Hold glue that everyone's been using on their wigs lately, so I'll check that out later on. But when it comes to swimming, I definitely want to make sure that it's human hair, because if you go swimming with a synthetic wig, it's going to get messed up, like especially if you go underwater. And I don't have time to be wringing it out with a towel, making sure that it dries all the way, shampooing and conditioning. Like, it's just too much. If I go swimming, I'll either go without my wig if it's synthetic, or if it's human hair, I'll make sure that it's taped down properly and it's secure, so I feel comfortable in making sure that I have a good time, right? Because I want to be cute. Like, I really like to wear my hair. Like, it makes me feel good, y'all. I want to be sexy too. People touching my head or my wigs without my permission. Listen, I am all about personal space, and unless I give you permission, I know you personally, I'm super cool with you, don't volunteer yourself to touch me. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know where your hands have been, and I can't stand it when people go like this and they just volunteer themselves. That's a personal pet peeve to me. Even when I was a kid, like when my hair came back, all the kids were like, oh my God, can I please touch your hair? Like, it's so pretty. No, my mom just did it this morning. Why you want to mess it up? Like, I'm feisty like that. I'm sorry. But yeah, just don't touch my head. Like, if I don't give you permission, don't volunteer yourself. That's all I'm asking. Like, for real. Then people like to play 21 questions as to why you don't want them touching your hair. It's none of your business. Just don't do it. Like, every time kids did this to me, it just made me uncomfortable. Honestly speaking, it made me very uncomfortable. So if I tell you no when you ask to touch my hair, respect my decision. Having to constantly readjust my wig, I deal with this every single day. It's so uncomfortable. It hurts because I have such a small head, and every time I take the elastic bands, like the adjustable straps behind the wig inside, I have to adjust it to the very last strap because I want to make sure that my wig doesn't fall off. I mean, of course, I wear double-sided tape. I don't wear tape every day, though. I had a horrific experience some years ago, but we're not going to get into that right now. But I do find myself readjusting my wig. Plus, I get, like, the imprints from the band surrounding my head. It's stressful. Being bald can be stressful sometimes. I didn't begin shaving my head personally until a couple of years ago. It really hurts though because I can't get all of the hair to just leave. Some of it stays there, and I don't want to cut my scalp or anything, but I shave it down as much as I can, and my mom helps me out every now and again too. So it doesn't bother me too much that my hair is here, but it is irritating. So that's all the time that I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, definitely hit me up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell for when I post more videos. Follow me on all of my social media accounts. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. God bless. Bye.